Just the other day, I was saying to myself, reckon I enjoy saving Earth from alien invasions with you.
To save our Mother Earth from any alien attack against evil religious zealots who have once again come back.
It blew right through us. 50
Where are
cal
her teeth?
Rockets didn't do a thing.
They're hard to model.
Where's the rest of your platoon?
Wasted, Sarge.
And we will be too, sir, if we don't get the hell out of here.
You hit Marine?
No, sir.
Then listen up. The chief is gonna jump in this tank, roll across the bridge, and blow up any inhuman son of a bitch dumb enough to get between him and the prophet of regret. Pull yourself together, because you're going with him.
What about that scarab?
We've all run the simulations. They're tough, but they ain't invincible. Stay with the Master Chief. He'll know what to do.
Yes, sir, Sergeant.
Thanks for the tank. V never gets me anything.
Oh, I know what the ladies like.
Welcome back to another Cooperative Conversations with Reckon and Skelzor, featuring special guest stars David Cross and Michelle Rodriguez in uncredited speaking roles, I believe.
Well, the mid-2000s were rife with nobody knowing how to treat voice actors. Really, just kind of a remnant of the 90s. So, we are here on a bridge now. We've come out of that tunnel. We're on a bridge, and that reminds me, because something we talked about in Halo 1 quite heavily is that there was no natural transition between a lot of levels, and yet, here we are. We came out of that tunnel. We can look at that.
Chief's got our 12. Watch the flanks.
We can't quite see it yet, but if we look over there, there's the seawall that we had been fighting alongside of, and here's the bridge we saw in the distance. So
they establish landmarks in the distance, and they give you an idea of where you are and where you're going. They also create a much more interesting context for the corridors that you move through. Like,
yeah.
We're crossing a bridge here.
We're going to be on this bridge for a while, but it's exciting. It's got some obstacles. Like, it's just a hallway.
Yeah.
With very little decoration, but because they've with all this, they've told us, like, oh, it's a bridge. I know what a bridge is in real life. I drive on one often. It's got something else to it, and that's what matters.
Speaking of something else to it, incoming artillery.
Yeah, we've seen. Is this the first appearance of the Wraith in Halo 2?
No, because there was that one Wraith in the little wildlife preserve area.
That's right.
But yeah, they set him up on the other side of the bridge, which creates for a more interesting encounter with the Wraith than anything in Halo 1.
Yeah, just putting it on the other side of an open, flat field was less interesting.
Well, the thing is that they start shooting you before you can see them.
Yeah.
So,
utilizing the indirect fire.
but yeah, we got this big old city vista, and this is where we're getting into, you know, the skyboxes, more of them that the Halo series is known for. You can see the ship hovering over it.
Sure can.
And again, it's not, you know, Half-Life 2 impressive, but
you know what else isn't Half-Life 2 impressive? Those poor faces we had close-ups of.
Yeah, there's some real potato face going on in this game.
Same year, mind.
Yeah, same year.
Oh, and the music has just kicked in as we crest the apex of the bridge.
They're utilizing the music in, you know, a more meaningful way than just playing music in random gameplay segments.
But I'm always reminded of Silent Cartographer. Everybody loves that level, but its big swelling music kicks in as you're climbing some stairs.
Yeah, it's...
And it's like one of the most involved tracks in the entire game. And it's just like, no, it's play in the hallway. Fuck it, I don't care.
Another little interesting diegetic enemy placement thing is that Phantom rolling in to drop off another Wraith. You shot it down. But,
Sure did.
But hey, that's a thing you can do, is stop that Wraith from getting deployed.
You can have an effect on the environment. I mean, I haven't even been shooting these things, but yeah, as we talked about before, the physics objects really add to what people think of as the feel of Halo, with blasting through this wreckage, these obstacles.
Everything feels more chaotic, and it's a good thing.
That's quite a welcome party.
Now there's some Banshees to shoot at. Oh, I missed. Such a scrub.
That's okay. I've got a
Ooh.
passenger with a rocket launcher. Those lock on now.
That's right, we've had some upgrades all across the board, really. You know, it's funny, I replayed this somewhat recently, well, I guess half a year ago. Before it came out on the Master Chief Collection on PC, I played the original PC version again. And I'd kind of forgotten just how much Halo 2 added, and kind of, in contrast, how little Halo 3 added to the series.
Yeah.
Because, like, a lot of the things that Halo 2 did were exactly what the series needed.
Well, that's the thing. Halo 3 was more of just a refinement of what they'd already cooked up in this game, right? Because, once again, we talk about how time and budget constraints rear their ugly head with every Halo game. Halo 2 was full of a lot of great ideas, and not all of them got to be executed on.
And of course, it is still on an older piece of hardware.
Yeah, that is another thing. And honestly, the fact that this thing launched on the original Xbox just makes it more impressive to me, considering how much of a jump up it is from Halo 1.
It is an impressive game. It's... Like I said, I quite enjoy Halo 2 far more than I enjoy Halo 1. I think, again, my opinion on Halo 1, pretty low overall. Halo 2...
Tight quarters on the other side, sir. Use this.
Pretty much better in every regard. Oh, have you just been given a shotgun?
I have just been given a shotgun.
We don't have to wait halfway through the game to get our first shotgun in a shooter.
Well, even better is that it's, you know, useful in this upcoming area. So, you know,
Yeah.
they're being a bit more thoughtful with the way they set things up. Of course, the Halo 2 shotgun's nothing like the shotgun in Halo 1. You can't...
Yeah, and I know we kind of touched on this a little bit with talking about the new hit scan Covenant weapons, but Halo 2's weapon balance across the board is kind of lacking, and part of that is this gun right here that we've talked about before, the battle rifle. The battle rifle is now your basic go-to gun, and it's a medium to long-range precision weapon with a fairly high magazine count. And, like, you have your shotgun, right? And the shotgun's fine, but, you know, if you miss, it has a pretty long wind-up again. But, I mean, the battle rifle fires way faster. It's good at killing grunts at close range, too.
You can pair it with a plasma pistol, much like the regular pistol in Halo 1, to just annihilate anything. It's good, clean fun.
And the new SMG is kind of the same thing as the original assault rifle.
Mm.
Ah, where are we now? So, we've come out of this street corner, or street, whatever it is, the little tube, whatever. Now we're in a park, which is nice.
Tear 'em apart.
something going on down there. We see the Scarab over there again.
So this, you know, once again, they're setting up that sort of. They're setting up a.
Stop that! Holy shit!
They're setting up that adversarial relationship between you and the Scarab, giving you multiple reasons to want to progress through the stage.
Yeah. No, I think the setup they do with the Scarab and consistently showing it to you and reminding you that it's around, it's gonna be something you deal with.
And it's a problem.
Yeah, it's good. It's just a good little... What is going on down here? Oh, I thought that was the Warthog. It got stuck. It's over there. So yeah, this Warthog, I'd like to get to stop and take a look at it because...
Well, unfortunately, the AI can drive in Halo 2, and they're not particularly great at it.
Yeah... I think what we'll do here is try to hijack one of these, which is a thing we can do again, remind. Ow.
Huh. Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, over there. But, okay, let's take a look at this new Warthog. What's this?
Does the word training mean anything?
Excuse me, I'm trying to do a YouTube show? This is an interesting reticle. Oh. It's a railgun.
That's right.
Or a Gauss cannon. Which
the
is
much
different.
beloved, yeah, the much beloved Gauss cannon hog, which doesn't show up that frequently. Always
It's
a treat when it does.
very powerful, is the thing. Not quite hit scan.
Not quite, but it hits like a truck, so it doesn't really need to be.
Yeah, there's the Wraith bed.
So when I said we'd encountered the Wraith before, I misspoke. I was thinking of this area. So
Yeah,
no,
I
that bridge
figured
was
that's
the-
what you were thinking
yeah.
of.
So
Okay,
yeah,
I could not
that
tell
bridge.
if those were Marines.
Got another one over here.
You got ghosts ambushing.
Yeah, and again, we spent the majority of the first part of this level in just kind of a big hallway, and there's the bridge over there again.
Yeah.
But now it's opened up, we have these larger areas, nothing quite as enormous as anything from Halo 1, but what is here is more interesting to fight through.
Oh, music cutting in.
Speaking of, now, city streets. We're in the thick of it.
So they showed off these city streets in a lot of the lead up to the release of Halo 2. They were very proud of, like, you know, big open battles and these big
There are a number of Marines trapped
expansive
in that building.
battlefields.
Concentrate on the Wraiths. They're the biggest threat.
So we're catching these Wraiths by surprise.
Yeah, we just tear them through. 3 of them? Man, when you fought more than one Wraith at a time in Halo 1, it was the second half of 2 Betrayals. And you were running at them on foot or in a ghost, and it was just like, I hope you can blow them up. But this is like, we have things, we have options.
We have firepower.
Here comes a Pelican, and another one.
Yeah. I'll show this little side area since you don't really have much of a reason to go here, but it is here.
It
It's
is
got that
here.
little
And
doodad.
on higher difficulties, you can use that to slip in and out and fight those Wraiths better.
Yeah. So yeah, they're dropping off more Marines.
There's
We gotta
a
head
Marine
into that
command post in that
CP.
building. We'll need to help them deal with that Scarab.
There's the space elevator, there's the ship.
Alright, well. This is another set piece that was part of the E3 showcases. They were very proud of this little area. Although, this is different from the one they showed off.
Let's try something. Let's have a little fun with this, shall we?
Oh, alright then.
Get it?
Sir, Corporal Perez, A Company. CP's this way.
Alright, thank you, Perez.
Keep going!
Oh
Lieutenant
god.
got hit as soon as we dropped in.
Who's in charge now, Corporal?
Sergeant Banks, ma'am. He's up top.
I don't know if I've chosen the right vehicle for this. Okay, I think we'll just
Come on, I'll show you.
just casually park this and call it a day well spent. Hello, look at this. You have Marines in defensive positions. We have lighting glitching out. That's fun. Is it glitching out or is it supposed to be flickering? Okay, it's flickering.
No, it's supposed to, yeah, it's flickering.
Yeah.
This is a temporary CP.
The you mentioned the stencil shadows before,
Yes.
and what you can actually find about it is the fact that they were removed from the game and did not leave much time to be replaced by anything other than very basic lighting, which is why this doesn't look very good. And neither does most of the lighting in the game.
It's a real shame too.
Yeah, very flat looking, especially, again...
When I asked for reinforcements, I didn't think they'd send a Spartan. We got
Oh,
trouble.
that's weird. Okay, a tank. It's probably gonna kill the Scarab pretty well.
Oh,
Or maybe the opposite will happen.
It's terror!
Did I give you permission to bitch?
So... this thing seems formidable, and now again, it's... You mentioned it before, it's setting up this adversarial sort of outlook and relationship. Oh, watch out. And it just walks past us, it does not care about us.
so now it's, you know, here's the big moment. That's it. We're gonna take it down. We've had enough of this thing.
Yeah, it shot down our Pelican, we've been chasing it for 3 levels now.
Yeah. Got a bunch of Marines moving with us.
So this is one of these areas I'd like to be like, what is this? Well, it has these caution lines. It's like a spillover thing, because we're next to an aqueduct or river of some kind.
It's like a lock, I think, like a water lock. So
Well,
You know.
it doesn't go anywhere is the problem.
No.
Maybe it's just for drainage.
this, yeah, it's just for drainage. The thing we're next to is like a water lock. I think that's what they're called. So yeah, showdown time.
Alright, well, let's pick up some... Oh, sniper rifle, huh? Oh, more music.
Thoughtfully pre-placed weapons. And you're looking at a much more elaborate set piece than anything in Halo 1. You've got the Scarab
sure.
moving around with enemies appearing on it that you got to take out. Of course, we got to try and play catch up because it can move
It can move, yeah.
quite fast, actually.
I think I got him?
You got it.
Nice. Not just saying that to make him feel good.
No, you got him.
That time I got him, I know that. Uh-oh. Looks like there's nowhere to go.
Oh, it just got a whole lot better. Yeah, I see you.
Isn't this just beat running down a dark hallway to press a button?
It certainly
Can't
does.
go any further this way. We have it trapped.
Cortana chiming in with a little bit more, like, you know, context to what's going on, more than just staying silent.
Oh, I'm gonna get you guys.
Oop.
More enemies filing in. Alright, let's rock.
So when you get down in here, you can see control stations with elites at them.
Yeah, we know who's been driving this stuff. Sir? Are you dead? I believe that one's already dead, but stuck alive. Okay. Alright, we did it!
We did it. We get our cool hero moment.
And there we go. A threat to the city defeated.
That's right,
Something
run!
tangible that we can feel
Extract the chief and return to an amber
excited
zone.
about.
Roger that. Status.
Sir, the Prophet is bugging out. Request permission to engage.
Negative, Commander. I'll vector 2 heavies for Starside intercept.
Bam! Slip space rupture off the target's bow. It's going to jump inside the city.
That's bad, right?
There's no time.
I
sir.
imagine.
Green light. Green light to engage.
Punch it. Get us close.
Ma'am, without a destination solution.
We are not losing that ship.
You saw it before in Truth and Reconciliation, but just seeing that scale of these alien vessels.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Look at that.
Looks bad.
Yeah. Looks like the city got annihilated.
Well, we'll catch up with that next time, maybe?
Maybe not. See you next time.
See you then.